You can help prevent sewage issues. Use strainers and sink drains and floor drains. Dispose grease and oils correctly. Stop, think before you put it down the sink. A message from the Barbados Water Authority. For more information on the proper disposal of waste, go to www.barbadoswaterauthority.com and like us on Facebook.
On this edition of Water Wednesdays, we're going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly of grease trap maintenance that the Barbados Water Authority has been seeing as we have been doing our inspections along the sewage networks. To shed some light on this situation, I have Verrol Scott here with me. She's an industrial waste inspector with the wastewater division of the Barbados Water Authority. Verrol, some sights to behold. Tell us about what you're seeing. Give us that update as far as your inspections are concerned.
Well, as we would have informed the public before, we've been conducting inspections on our sewer network, which is on the South Coast and the Bridgetown network. And we have almost completed that full length of the inspection. But what we are seeing is an insurmountable amount of grease in the grease traps. And we would have monitored this throughout the inspections. And we're asking customers to kindly maintain the grease traps, not only when we come to do the inspection, but to continue the maintenance after we pass the inspection phase 2 as well. As it relates to the impact of the rain, obviously we'll have some infiltration within the network, but there's nothing too much for us to be concerned about. Our concern mainly is the amount of grease we are seeing coming into the network. And it is at this point we're asking customers to maintain the grease traps. The point of a grease trap is to reduce the amount of grease coming into the network. The network was not built to take grease. It was built to take away wastewater from the domestic and commercial establishments. So we're asking customers to maintain the grease traps by taking and monitoring, opening the traps, monitoring them. If they have a difficulty opening the traps, you can call your private contractors to come in and assist you with opening and monitoring the traps.
Okay. So what are customers saying? What kind of feedback are you getting as you talk to them about maintaining their grease traps and getting the situation right?
Some customers have been complaining, obviously, for the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. However, we're asking customers not to use that, for lack of a better word, as an excuse. We're asking still to take due note and attention to the grease traps and maintaining the grease traps as it relates to the network, because this will then compromise our system, and the pieces of equipment that handle the flow that comes in are very, very expensive, and we don't want customers to have to feel that reflected in their sewer taxes.
Okay. In terms of fines now, because I know that you would have sent a number of businesses, and I say you, I'm meaning the Barbados Water Authority and the Ministry of Health would be sending notices to those businesses in breach of the protocols in relation to the maintenance of the grease traps. What can you tell us in terms of the response from your two entities, Barbados Water Authority flanked by the Ministry of Health?
Okay, let me first explain as it relates to the inspections. When we do conduct the inspection of the grease trap at any commercial establishment, or be it domestic, there is a notice that is given, a verbal notice from the Ministry of the Health end, and we follow it. The Barbados Water Authority follows that with a written notice depending on the severity of the amount of grease we are seeing within the trap. We actually give customers 7 business days to have the traps cleaned. If it relates to a constructional situation, we give you 30 business days to have that reconstruction completed.
And once that is completed, after that, you may send another warning, and there are only so many warnings that you will receive, because the worst case scenario is that you will receive a fine or some level of prosecution, but we don't want it to get there. So our advice to you, please check your grease traps on the commercial end. Domestic users, check your grease traps as well and make sure that they're maintained. It's all about protecting our sewage networks right here on the South Coast, and of course those connected to Bridgetown Sewage Treatment Plant. Thank you, Verrol, and thank you for watching another edition of Water Wednesdays. To view this or a previous episode again, please visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can go to our Facebook or Instagram pages for additional information on these inspections, or just type Water Wednesdays in YouTube. You know you can find us there.